JapanesePod101 です。
おはよう東京。こんばんはニューヨーク。こんにちはロンドン。
Lower Beginner Season 2, Lesson 15. The only cure for your cold is Japanese medicine. Hi everyone, and welcome back to JapanesePod101.com. This is Lower Beginner Season 2, Lesson 15. The only cure for your cold is Japanese medicine. I'm Becky.
こんにちは、夏子です。
In this lesson, you'll learn useful phrases you need to know to understand instructions from a doctor. The conversation takes place at a hospital.It's
between David and a doctor.
The speakers are a doctor and a patient, so they'll be using formal Japanese. Okay, let's listen to the conversation.
風邪ですね。薬を3日分出します。1日3回、毎食後に2錠ずつ飲んでください。
今日、お風呂はいいですか？
今日はやめてください。
はい、わかりました。
今日はゆっくり休んでください。時々水を飲んでくださいね。
はい、わかりました。
それから薬は3日分全部飲んでください。ではお大事に。
ありがとうございました。
Listen to the conversation one time, slowly.
風邪ですね。薬を3日分出します。1日3回、毎食後に2錠ずつ飲んでください。
今日、お風呂はいいですか？
今日はやめてください。
はい、わかりました。
今日はゆっくり休んでください。時々水を飲んでくださいね。
はい、わかりました。
それから薬は3日分全部飲んでください。では、お大事に。
ありがとうございました。
Listen to the conversation with the English translation.
風邪ですね。薬を3日分出します。1日3回、毎食後に2錠ずつ飲んでください。
You caught a cold. I'm going to give you enough medicine for 3 days.Please take 2 tablets 3 times a day after each meal.
今日、お風呂はいいですか？
Can I take a bath today?
今日はやめてください。
No, you shouldn't take a bath today.
はい、わかりました。
Okay, I understand.
今日はゆっくり休んでください。時々水を飲んでくださいね。
Please take it easy today and drink some water once in a while.
はい、わかりました。
Yes, I will.
それから薬は3日分全部飲んでください。
Also, please make sure to take all the medicine for all 3 days.
では、お大事に。
Please take care.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. It seems like the conversation is pretty smooth. David just needs to take some medicine, right?
That's right. In Japan, you can get a prescription from a doctor and go to a pharmacy to get your medicine.
There are some hospitals which have a pharmacy inside as well, so you can just pick up your medicine right there. Usually, though, you'll need to get a prescription from a doctor and go to a separate pharmacy to fill it.
These pharmacies are often very close to the clinic or hospital, so you'll be able to find them very easily.
Okay, now on to the vocab. Let's take a look at the vocabulary from this lesson. The first word is
風邪、
cold.
風、風。
Next we have
薬、
medicine.
薬、薬、
Next we have
毎、
every, each.
毎、毎、
Next we have
食後、
after meal.
食後、食後、
Next we have
錠、
pill, tablet.
錠、錠、
Next we have
ずつ、
each.
ずつ、ずつ、
Next we have
風呂、
bath.
風呂、風呂、
Next we have
やめる、
to quit, to end, to stop.
やめる、やめる、
Next we have
分、
just as much as, worth.
分、分、
And last
全部、
all.
全部、全部。
Let's take a closer look at the usage of some of the words and phrases from this lesson. The first word is
3日分、
meaning portion for 3 days, as in enough food for 3 days.
3日 means 3 days, so it's followed by the word 分。分 can be used to mean a quantity adequate or enough for the number of days specified.
For example, if there will be a 3-day weekend and I'm buying different foods for 3 days, how can I say that in Japanese?
3日分買います。
I'm buying food for 3 days. And it's not only for food. You can also use this when you're talking about medicine enough for 3 days, like in the dialogue.
In the dialogue, we had 薬を3日分出します。
I'm going to give you enough medicine for 3 days. Okay, what's the next word?
お大事に、
This means take care. You'll hear this when you leave a hospital or if someone heard that you aren't feeling well.
When you want to say take care to someone who feels sick, you can use this phrase.
For example, when your colleague says she isn't feeling good, you can say,
お大事に。
but when it's for your supervisor, you need to use a more complete phrase.
That's right. You need to say お大事にしてください by adding してください, which means please. お大事にしてください.
Please take care or please get well soon. Can you give us an example using this word?
Sure. For example, if someone says 今日学校を休みます。頭が痛いんです。
I'm not going to school. I have a headache.
You can say わかりました。お大事に。
Okay, take care. Okay, now on to the grammar. In this lesson, you will learn useful phrases for understanding instructions from a doctor. When you see a doctor in a foreign country, you may feel more nervous than usual. It's important to make sure to learn expressions like the ones in this lesson before seeing a doctor, so you don't miss any important information.
First, let's look at the phrase 飲んでください.
Which means, please take medicine. In Japanese, we use the verb
飲む
when talking about medicine. Though nomu technically means to drink, we say this to express the idea of taking medicine as well. Usually this phrase is used along with how many times you need to take a certain medicine.
That's right. For example, 1日3回.
3 times a day.
1日 means 1 day and 3回 means 3 times.
So how would a Japanese doctor say, please take medicine 3 times a day?
1日3回飲んでください.
Okay, what about please take medicine after every meal?
食後に飲んでください. At the beginning of the sentence, I said 食後 meaning after meal. Here, it's followed by the time marking particle に. So you can say 食後に飲んでください.
Please take medicine after every meal.
Sometimes a doctor may say 2錠ずつ, which means 2 tablets each time. ずつ is a particle used to express the idea of a certain amount at once.
And when you say 2錠ずつ, it means 2 tablets each time.
What about 1 tablet each time?
1錠ずつ means 1 tablet each time. So you might hear 食後に1錠ずつ飲んでください.
Please take 1 tablet after each meal. Okay, Natsuko, what other phrases might you hear from a doctor?
Well, if you have a high fever, you might hear 今日お風呂はやめてください.
You shouldn't take a bath today.
お風呂 means bath, and it's followed by a topic marking particle は and やめてください. やめてください means shouldn't do or not to do. So when you hear やめてください, it means you shouldn't do something.
Natsuko, is there anything else a doctor often tells you not to do?
Yeah, 運転 driving a car. So you'll be told 運転はやめてください.
Right. You would be told this especially when you're given a medicine that makes you sleepy. So be sure to ask the doctor to say it again if you aren't sure about what it is you shouldn't do. In that case, how could you say, please say it again?
もう一度言ってください.
You might also hear some medical terms you aren't familiar with. So if you're not sure what the doctor said, you can always ask.
書いてもらえませんか?
Could you write it down, please? Then, you can later show the note to a Japanese friend to make sure of the correct meaning.
And if you've got a high fever, you'll surely hear this expression. 水を飲んでください.
Please drink water.
水 is the word meaning water.
Listeners, if you'd like to hear some more phrases you'll often hear from a doctor, be sure to check the lesson notes.
Listeners, do you know the powerful secret behind rapid progress?
Using the entire system.
Lesson notes are an important part of this system.
They include a transcript and translation of the conversation,
Key lesson vocabulary,
and detailed grammar explanations.
lesson notes accompany every audio or video lesson.
Use them on the site or mobile device, or print them out.
Using the lesson notes with audio and video media will rapidly increase your learning speed.
Go to JapanesePod101.com and download the lesson notes for this lesson right now. Okay, that's all for this lesson. Thank you for listening, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
またね. 風邪ですね。薬を3日分出します。1日3回、毎食後に2錠ずつ飲んでください。
今日、お風呂はいいですか？
今日はやめてください。
はい、わかりました。
今日はゆっくり休んでください。時々水を飲んでくださいね。
はい、わかりました。
それから薬は3日分全部飲んでください。ではお大事に。
ありがとうございました。